Hi Flosstube, my name is Jennifer, the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while. It's been a crazy summer. It's just work, 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 and school starts tomorrow, so I thought this would be the perfect time to go ahead and video. I do have some plans of some ways that I can video more often, and I'm not going to say them on here because usually when I say something it doesn't come to fruition, so we're just going to leave it at that and go full steam ahead. So this summer has been mainly working. It's been super hot, of course. We had some days that weren't as hot, so we were like in the mid to high 90s, so that's pretty good for us. The last few days, like one day it was like 106. The problem with our heat is that we are humid here as well. So it feels even hotter. It's not a good hot. If there is such a thing as a good hot. People who like the summer, I just don't understand. I do have a fan going, so I hope it's not too loud. Otherwise, it's just too unbearable. We leave our thermostat usually set on about 80 because our house can't cool. It's my great-grandparents' house, and so we've added some insulation to it as much as we can, but it doesn't cool as well, and it'll just run all the time if we don't. So I have a fan going, so I hope it's okay for everybody. We had my grandson a couple of weeks. His mother is a softball coach for I can't remember what it's called, but it's the kids that travel, and so like the scouts come to see them, like the kids that are going up to be like Division I players, and she's just a phenomenal baseball player and a phenomenal coach, so they're so lucky to have her. But she was gone a couple of times, and so sorry, my allergies. We got to keep him while she was gone. One time she went to Colorado, and another time she went to Los Angeles. I think it was Los Angeles. In California, somewhere in California. So it was wonderful. We had so much fun. This last time we went to SeaWorld. I'll put in some pictures while I'm talking. He's just the cutest thing. He was here over the 4th of July weekend, and in our little town we have a tiny little parade, and so his favorite part was they were throwing the icy pops, you know, the long skinny, I don't know if they have them where y'all live. It's just like you put them in the freezer and then they're like slushies. He loved that part. So anyway, we had him. That was wonderful. I went to camped. That was great. That's the council. Sorry, Texas accent. Try to tone it down when I'm on here. The Council for the Advancement of Mathematics Teachers. It's they hold it every summer, and they rotate San Antonio, Houston, Dallas, and this year it was in Houston, and it usually falls near my husband and my anniversary. So we use that as also a celebration. So because we get to travel. When we had kids, it was like the only time we could travel. So that was fun. Had a lot of fun there. Had a new start there, which I'll talk about. What else? I think that's about it. I have a new math class that they've added to my curriculum. So that's going to take up a lot of time writing that curriculum. But I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be good. So, all right, I'm going to move on because I think that's it. I really didn't do much other than working. My husband and I, that's pretty much all we did. So, all right, so let's talk about the whips. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of time to do a whole lot of crafting in the last couple of months that I haven't seen you. But since it has been a couple of months, maybe it'll seem like I had more than, you know, if I try to do this every week. People who can do that, I don't know. I gotta get better. So, okay. When I went to the Queen City Sampler Guild workshop with Nicola Parkman, which was the most amazing thing. Nicola was traveling with a friend, and she was working on this chart, and I don't know if I've shown it. I think I showed it that I had bought it because of her, and that's the name. It's a Jeanette Douglas, and Jeanette Douglas. It is, I just was enamored with it when I saw Nicola's Friends. So I kitted it up, which I think I've shown before, and I kitted it with Marbled Bunny. It's 46 count, and all the silk floss, and this, and I just got a very small start. I just wanted to be able to say I started it, and it is tiny. I don't even know if some people would even call it a start, but I'm calling it a start. I just want to show that it did get started. So there it is. Just a tiny, tiny start. You can see where my hoop was. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. I'm very excited. I know it's not much, but I wanted to show it. Okay, so that was one of them. Then at camp, I wanted to start as well. And so I did this last minute, so I couldn't do the silks because I didn't have enough time to get them together. And I just grabbed like 3 DMCs off of my wall, and just so I could take it with me to camp. And I thought this would be the perfect start. This is the Multiply Kindness, and this is from Hands Across the Sea samplers. And I thought, what a perfect time to do this. And I feel like maybe, did I show this already? I don't think so, because I haven't videoed since we went on our trip. Okay, I have mentioned this, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I know I'm going to change this. I thought about putting our children, because there's 5 going down, and I thought I could do like Cody, Michael, Caleb, Matthew, their first and middle name. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I do really love this, and as a math teacher I think it's perfect. So again, Multiply Kindness, and I'm doing mine on 46 count Old Sheep by XJU Designs, and this is what I have finished. I love it. 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 So I've been told, because I usually do, I like to do my samplers on squirrel rods, just because I'm always so worried that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to put a needle back in there. I'm always worried that the hoop is going to squish my stitches. And a friend of mine keeps saying, Jennifer, it's not gonna, they're not gonna get smushed. Everything's okay. And then I think, you know, Jean Lee, she stitches all hers on a little tiny hoop, and hers are beautiful. So I just have to keep telling myself that. So that's another one. And again, I know there's not very many stitches in it, but I haven't had a whole lot of time. And I really have put more stitches in another piece over here, the main part of my stitching. This is counted canvas, and I did this, I showed this a long time ago. All I have left, I didn't know until Wendy at the Tinsmith's Wife told me, you have to fill in all the outside. So I started filling in the outside of this. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with this when I'm finished, but I'm going to finish it. But I'm almost out of this, and then so I contacted Wendy and said, can I get another, do you call this a skein? Another package of this? And she says, oh, they don't make it anymore. And she didn't have any. So she sweetly found a store that had some, and so I have it now. But, so I worked on this until I found out I couldn't get any more of this, and I stopped to wait. I worked on it during July, because I thought, oh, if I'm gonna have to rip all that out, I don't want to keep stitching. So that was another whip since I've seen you last. This one is the one that I've worked on the most since I've seen you, and I started this one. This is the Nutcracker, and it's by Twin Peak Primitives, This is a stitch along that Pam at Just Keep Stitching started, and I usually always start her stitch alongs. I don't finish them like she does, but I do start them with her. And so this one, I got the chart and the floss at Keepsake in Ohio. So if you are interested, I'm pretty sure you can still get it on their website. If not, you can always call them and they can get it for you as well. So I wanted to do mine on pink. And so I bought pink, and it was 40 count blush, and it was too pink. So then I just dunked it in some coffee, and now of course now it doesn't look as pink as I wanted, but that's fine. And I actually got quite a bit. This is my and I know y'all are gonna laugh, but this is, look at all I got done. I'm so proud of me. So I finished all the way across the bottom, and I did this little bottom row right there. And other than that, let me stop waving it around. I am focused then on, I really wanted to have this nutcracker finish before July was over, but I did not. I decided to do his skin over one. I just thought it looked better. So, I mean, I don't know if it does or not, but, and then this is the clock. So right here, I'm on the nutcracker and the clock. So for me, I feel like this is a lot of progress. I really enjoyed working on this one a lot. So there's that one. I'll put it away, I'll forget. All right, next one is, and I think this is my last cross stitch whip, is Dwelling Place Sampler. This is by Teresa Kogut and is beautiful. It was released a long time ago. It's very patriotic, but subtly patriotic. I mean, I'm pretty much an in-your-face kind of patriotic person anyway, but that's okay. I think everybody should be proud from the country from which they come, but it's just me. But I really do like this. I'm not a big fan of the stars on the sides. I'm thinking I may change it to all be like this. I haven't decided. And I started this one a long time ago. This one is 28 count marbled bunny. And I'm doing it 1/1, one strand over one linen thread. So here is my progress. And I really like it. I really like this, like plus looking symbols there. But, so I finished the bird. I put in the wing. I did a little bit at the top, and I did the letters. That's new. I only worked on this for like a couple of days, I think. So those are all of my cross stitch whips. Hold on one second, I'm going to take a drink because I'm so thirsty. Okay, then I started a new hobby, because anybody without much time should always start a new hobby, right? This is a hobby I've wanted to learn how to do. Hold on, it is. It's so itchy. My allergies. Okay, this is a hobby I've wanted to do for years and years and years, and I thought that I just can't do it. I've tried before, and it's just, I thought, okay, my brain just doesn't work that way. It's fine. But I actually have a knitting project. Isn't this cute? This cute little bag. So I don't have my, I'll have to stop it to go get it. I am knitting a sock. I'm so very excited about this. My husband thinks I'm just a goof, but look at this. It's a real sock. I decided to do a shorty sock because I thought if it turned out horrible, then, you know, it didn't take me as long to stitch it. Plus, when it's hot, I mean, you know, I don't need a really long sock. So here is my, this is the part I was really worried about, my heel. But course, it hasn't been blocked or anything yet, but I actually did a sock and it actually is stretchy like my foot. I can put it on and try it on because I'm doing it with the see how the terminology, I don't know yet. These are like the knitting needles that have the cord in them. Circulars? Circulars. There we go. So, okay, I'm going to be still and show you. So, now, trying to figure out how long it has to be is going to be, it's going to be the thing, I think. All right, so let me give you the information. This, well, let me go get my color so I can tell you. Just one second. Hold on. Okay, so this is the yarn. It's Dream in Color yarn, Smooshy Cashmere. Smooshy Cashmere. And it is fingering weight. I guess is the color Smooshy Cashmere? I guess it is. I guess that's the color. Here you go. Here's the information. Now, Wendy was sweet enough to, at the Tinsmith's Wife, because she has yarn and all the accoutrement that you need, everything you need. These are the needles that she picked for me when I explained how I wanted to knit it. And then I'm a tight knitter, so she got these. These are Knitter's Pride lace needles, and they are US 1.5 or 2.5 millimeters. And I don't know how to show all of this. I don't know. But I've been watching a lot of knitting videos, so I'm gonna learn. Anyway, so and this is what the color looks like. Now, Wendy caked it for me. She wound it into a cake, but I pulled the wrong end and it got all tangled, so I had to take it all apart and rewind it by hand. So that's what this is. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my gosh, it's just so pretty. It's so pretty. So this is my sock. I am so excited. My husband makes fun of me because every night I put it on and I show him, look, it's almost there. So I dropped some stitches when I was, the reason that there's so much of this done is because I have learned that this, except for the heel, everything else is just in, like this is stockinette and this is stockinette, which just means straight knit stitch. I learned that. And that's super easy to do when you're in the car. It's, I always traveled with cross stitch in the car, but it was hard to have to count and, you know, find the holes. And this, I can get a whole lot done in the car. So I've discovered this is a great car project. So that is my sock. My husband's in here. I don't know what he's doing. Getting a drink. Oh, getting a snack. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show finishes. So this I showed when I finished it. This is with my needle, and I framed it myself. I got the frame. Oh, hold on. Okay, all right, sounds good. He's gonna go feed his animals at school. So this is Kind and True by With My Needle, and I bought the frame at Hobby Lobby and just framed it myself. It's kind of hard to see in the shadow, but it's just so pretty. And it does have museum glass because I live out in the middle of nowhere and dust is like crazy out here in the on a cattle ranch. So it's so pretty. I love it so much. Now I have not finished the back. I pinned it. I didn't lace it. I just pinned this one because it was little, so I thought it'd be okay. All right, so there was that one, and then hold on. Let me put these in here or I will forget them like I did this time. Okay. I'm going to try my hand at making some bags for my knitting. I've decided. I found some patterns online. Now, wait till you see this. And of course, I don't have my pattern with me. That's okay. I'll put the name of it down here. Look at this. Look. Isn't it amazing? Now, I did not finish this, obviously. Look how good it is. I just want you to take a moment, and I just cannot even. This was finished by Jan Calvert from Ohio. Isn't it just amazing? I can't even imagine being this talented. She just did a great job. It is stunning. It is absolutely, at first I thought, okay, I'm going to try to do a drum, and then I thought, no, I think I'll just, so when I went up to Ohio, I took her this one, and I had some other ones, but I gave them to Liz, and Liz was going to give them to her later, so she has my other ones now probably, but oh, I can't wait to see what she does, because this, look at this, she did the bass and everything. Oh, it's just, look at this. Oh, I just love it. I love it. I love it all. Jan, you're amazing. And she's just a wonderful, wonderful lady too. I loved her. Loved meeting her. Oh. Okay, that I do love to look at. It sits in my room. All right, now we're going to take a time out because I have a Hollapalooza over here. Not going to show everything because it'd be like 40 hours long. All right, I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way and move some of my haul back in, and I will be right back. Okay, now I've whittled down the haul to show y'all just some of the highlights, and so we're not here all day. Plus, I want a little time to sew today. I haven't sewn in probably middle of July, probably. And the funny thing, my friend Kippy and I, we are supposed to be each other's quilting accountability partners. And we have these goals set up every month. And I have not met my goal in the last 3 months, maybe. It's okay, I can catch up now, but I just haven't had time. It's fine. I actually had a machine sent to me, so I'm going to review that and talk to y'all about that later when I have time to work on it. Okay, anyway, so I'm just going to start picking up some stuff and showing it. I belong to Primitive Gatherings, is probably my favorite quilt shop, and Kippy and I plan on making a trip there next summer, and that's what the whole goals are supposed to be. If you can, we told ourselves, if I can't remember if it's like 14 months we had from when we started, if we could keep at least 12, if we could meet 12 of our months worth of goals, then we could make the trip. And I told Kippy the other day when we were talking, I said, who am I kidding? I cannot make any of my goals. I still plan on going, so, but I'm going to do my goals, and I'll share them as I finish them, if I finish them. Anyway, I'm a big Primitive Gatherings fan. They have a wonderful comment sold, which I had never heard of until Primitive Gatherings started doing it. I know it's been around for a while. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. If you have the app, all you have to do is push, there's like a little circle at the top, and you just can push on it, put it in your cart. You have 2 hours to check out. And they've just started an incentive program. I don't know what they call it, but so you earn a percent. I think it's 4% back on everything that you spend. So anyway, I love all things Primitive Gatherings. So I belong to their wool box, which comes every other month. And this month it had so much stuff in it. And that's one of the things that I need to get caught up on are my wool box subscription projects. So this was one of the projects. Isn't this gorgeous? I just love it. And you get all of the wool to make them both. Now, the Valdani does not come with it because I don't know how much it would be if the Valdani came with it. There is a 2-year project. This is the second year of the 2-year project to make, it's a whole quilt. And so we're on block 9. And this is block 9. One of my goals in September is to catch up on all my wool. I think I'm going to go back to Wool Wednesdays. This is the, they also have a project that's for 1 year, and it's usually a smaller one, and that's this one. And I think I did the first 2, maybe. No, this is part 3. Maybe this is the one from before. Is this the, let me look. Let me open it up and see. Yes, so this is the one from this month. So here's the one from this month. So they look the same, they just have different colors. And then at the end, they'll have a whole way to put it together. This came this month. The first one I showed you, I think, was from last month. Look at those blues. Oh, I love this right there. Of course, I love this one too. So pretty. So you can make those. This pin cushion. I think these are called bullion stitches. I don't know if that's right, but I think they are. What has stopped me with wool applique is I don't know the stitches. And I have Lisa Bonjean's books. And I know you can look it up on the internet. I don't know what it is. It's a mental block. I think it's kind of like the knitting. I have it in my head that I can't do it. I don't know why. Eventually I'll get there. This month we also got a bag. Isn't it pretty? I really love this bag. So this came in this month's. We also got some wool. I don't know if this is, let's see. Are these the odd months? So January, March, May, July. So this is probably July's box. I think this month is probably the cotton box. The even months doesn't matter. They have a cotton box also that comes in the even months, and the wool is in the odd, or I have that wrong, vice versa. Then we got, these are probably embellishment, yeah, embellishment needles. Probably for the bullion stitches. They're really long. And then they always come with caramels, or caramels, depending on where you live. I give those to the ladies at church. All right, so that was my wool. From them, I've also ordered, they started doing these monthly bundles, which I absolutely love. I think this was July's, I think. Don't quote me on it, but you can get the Valdani floss and the wool, and they have different sizes, the wool, and I get them in the little box because I think it's so cute. Oh, I just love them. Look at those blues. So I bought that from their comment sold. I bought this from their comment sold. It's just, this one's not in one of the boxes, it's just a Valdani. Let's see, I'm pretty sure they're 12. I love size 12, if I was guessing. But it looks like spring, doesn't it? So I think I bought those a while back. They've just been in my thing to show you. And then this one also I ordered from their comment sold. Look at those blues. These are all 12 Valdanis. Now this is in the ruler box that they make there. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. I need a place to display those. Okay, is there anything else? Oh, Primitive Gatherings. Yes, Primitive Gatherings is doing a quilt along with her new Santa, her new Santa fabric. I can't remember. Lisa Bonjean of Primitive Gatherings for Santa fabric. And it's called Scandinavian Christmas. And so I ordered the kit from Comment Sold. And this is the kit. It has the panel. It's supposed to have the panel. I'm assuming the panel's in there. And all the fabric to do the front of the quilt. And yeah, here it is. Most of y'all probably have seen it. This is the panel. It's a big Santa. And you can either do the quilt with the panel or without. I'm going to do it without the panel. I may do use this in a separate quilt then. But it's just a big giant Santa. I can't see what you can see. Can you see it? I'm just going to assume you can. And if you look at it, it looks like it's been embroidered. But you can come back and embroider on it with your Valdani floss. So I am going to starch this today is my goal. I'm just going to throw it on the floor right now. Do I have anything else from them that I want to show? Just looking around. Oh, wait, hold on. I got to get something. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all my primitive gatherings that I want to show you right now. I have ordered some quilt kits and stuff from them, but we're just going to pass that on by. I have, maybe it was in April or May, and I may have just discussed watching her before, but Sarah Ragland on YouTube. She does a quilting channel, and I just love her personality. She just cracks me up. The very beginning of her channel, she was really just learning how to quilt, and she is like I am. Just jump right in, and because when I said I want to, knit a sock, and people are like, well, start, with something easier, and I'm like, nope, just gonna do a sock. So I just jump in, and I like to do that. And she's very much that way. And she hasn't been making videos because she has adopted her great niece, and so she's getting her ready for school and all that kind of thing. But she's a great one to watch. I just like to watch her because she makes me laugh, and it's like sitting there with a friend. I just love to watch her videos. So I have some purchases that were influenced by her, and one of them, and this is like, you can tell it used to belong to a library because it's got I bought it on, I think, Etsy. Oh, here it is, see? Joseph Lee Elementary School in Boston, Massachusetts. So, and it's based on these quilts by Harriet Powers, and if you start looking at her quilts, it's just amazing. You'll just need to go and read all about it. It's just, I would love to make this quilt. And so I bought the book, and I can't find a pattern for it. And Sarah in her video said, well, you could just take like here is John baptizing Christ right here. It's just, I love this quilt. I love this quilt. And she said, well, I thought of enlarging this to get the pattern. And so if anybody knows where I can find the actual patterns for this, because I would hate to do, like, to enlarge it and try to, and then somebody already has a pattern and I feel like I'm infringing on their rights or whatever. Not that I'd sell it or anything, but anyway, if you know of any of Harriet Powers' quilts, like the patterns that you can buy, if you could let me know, email me, please. Because I don't get the messages, like when people comment. I don't get the comments. Used to, they would come straight to my phone and I could answer them, and I can't figure out what happened, but I don't get them. And even if I go into my YouTube channel, I would be a horrible, like people who make their livings, from YouTube. We would starve because I can't figure out the technical, like people are always like, oh, this video has the most views, and this, I don't even know. I just feel like I'm talking to my friends. Y'all are my friends, so that's the reason I do these. That and my kids like to watch them and make fun of me. That's the other reason, I guess. Anyway, so Harriet Powers. If anybody knows where I can purchase the patterns for any of her quilts, I'd be very interested. I love applique, and I just love this quilt. Okay, anyway, another quilt that she mentioned about, oh, well, I have this one. This is a pattern book I did find of hers, and this is the Lord's Supper. So this is one that I would like to do as well. And I just, her quilts are just amazing. So this one does have the patterns in it. So, but if anybody can find this one, oh, I love this one. So it's different than this one. Look at this one. I love this, where he creates day and night. I'm assuming that's what it is. No, land from sea. That's land from sea, maybe. Well, no, because it's like land from sea and day and night. I don't know. How about I read it and find out? Anyway, she mentioned Harriet Powers, and I just fell down a rabbit hole. I love it. Another thing she being Sarah Ragland, she is doing a block of the month. Look, this one was also in a library. Look. Let's see. Or maybe they just put that on there. No, Mentor Public Library. Interesting. I bought it used. I can't find the block of the month anymore because she started it a long time ago. But I really liked, once she started doing it, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to have to make it now because Sarah's making it. Here's the thing. I love Sarah's channel because she just sits down and her block of the months, whenever one comes in, she just sits. It's kind of like having a stitch with me video where you're stitching and just talking. Teresa Vanette used to do those, and I loved it. It was like sitting with a friend. And I don't know how many people actually enjoy those. I enjoy them. And because I like someone talking, I'm not a big music. I mean, I do listen to music, but if I had my choice, I'd rather have someone talk to me because I answer them while I'm watching. So I love that style. And so that was one of my plans, was to, I am in a lot of block of the months. I could just turn on the video and start, you know, just talking while I'm sewing. So I'm not sure if that'll come to fruition or not, but it's just an idea I had. Sarah also talked about Lucy Boston, the patchwork of the crosses, which I've thought of doing years ago, and then I just forgot all about it, and she mentioned it again, and I was like, oh, okay. So I went ahead and bought the book because Sarah's going to do her piecing by hand, which I already actually have a quilt in mind that I was going to actually piece by hand. I've never actually pieced a whole quilt by hand, and I would like to do that. So here's a picture as well. So I got this, but I also went ahead and bought the patchwork where you can do the English paper piecing as well. And I was going to see which one I liked, but I just got this one just in case I wanted to do it that way. Then when I was looking for these, I came across this one, and I was going to message Sarah and ask if she's ever thought about doing this one, because this quilt is stunning, absolutely beautiful. And let me see if I can find a picture of it in here. A whole one. It was the lady who designed it. Here we go. It was, I'm trying to think of the word, influenced, I don't know what it was, but from the Dear Jane quilt. And the Dear Jane quilt I've made. Well, I'm still putting it together. I've done all the blocks and all of the triangles. I just have to finish piecing them all together. Like, they're all pieced. I just have to put the blocks together. And so it was inspired by this quilt. And I want to see if I can. She was friends with, oh, here it is. This is the quilt. Look at this. Wow, right? I feel like I needed another quilt like this. So, it's also inspired by the Jane Austen quilt, which is the also made with rhombus, just like this. And I was thinking I may do this one by hand. I haven't decided. I haven't really gotten into it. I have bought the fabric for it. And mine will be a 2-color quilt. I bought enough background and blue. I bought a whole bolt of the background and like 8 yards of the blue or something like that. Anyway, so I'm going to message her about this quilt and see if she's interested in doing a quilt along with this one at some point. Now, this I bought as a used book, and it came with a CD. Well, I don't own a computer with a CD drive. So that my IT guy at school, he has an external one, which I need for a book that I'm trying to get. I need some, I'm teaching financial math. They've added financial math to my curriculum this year. So I need some, can't think of the word. Oh my gosh. Like bank statements and paycheck stubs and things like that are on a CD-ROM. So he's going to get me a drive so I can get those. And I thought, ooh, well, while I have it, I'm just going to see if that has anything on it as well. So hold on. I don't know if any of that made sense. Okay, but Sarah Ragland, I will link her YouTube channel below. She is not a cross stitcher. She is a quilter, and she is funny. She makes me laugh. Okay, I was sent a sewing machine, which I said I will make a video and talk about the sewing machine. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know if I like it or not. I will tell you it is a Burnett, which is made by Bernina, and I think the difference is a Bernina. Somewhere I saw someone said it's like more metal than a Burnett, so Burnett's are not as expensive as Berninas, but the computer, all of that kind of stuff is the same. So I went ahead and ordered a single hole plate for it because 99% of the time I just use it straight stitch my machine. So your fabric is less likely to get sucked down if you don't have a big wide hole. And like my old machines I use have just the single hole. So that's what this is for. And I bought some extra bobbins for the machine as well. I got those from a Nimble Thimble. That's actually here in Texas. I was very excited. So I bought that from them. All right. Then from the woolen needle, under the woolen willow, I ordered from them twice. Over there. One time I ordered, hold on, I'm fixing the needle. Okay. One time I ordered this one. Isn't that cute? I just love this. It's so sweet. So I ordered this from her, and then I also ordered, look at this pincushion. Isn't it just the cutest thing ever? I just love it. I wish there was a hole here because I really think I would hang it. I just love it. I love the old quilt on here. Just super sweet. So I hadn't ordered from her in a while, so I was very excited to get that ordered. All right, now then I belong to a club for Julia's Broderie, which I've shown y'all before, and this is the Storybook Woodland, And so this was the newest installment. So fox gloves and bees. Remember I said that this summer I was supposed to learn how to embroider? Didn't even work on it. So hopefully this year. And then life in a tree. Look at this. Look at this right here. Oh, so cute. And it comes packaged so cute as well. So if you look up Julia's Broidery right here, if you Google it, she has an Etsy and she has a website. You can order from either. And I feel like she actually is from England. I don't know if she lives here now or she has someone who mails her stuff. I don't know. I don't know how it works, but it comes from New York. So, all right. That there. It's over here. I haven't talked about this. All right. Then from a pocket full of stitches, I got my ribbon floss, which needs to go in the other room with my Santa Claus. So I got that. I can throw that away now. Then I ordered from Minnie McBean's, and I didn't want to open it because I wanted to show you. Look, she sent them all wrapped in these super cute little things like this. Isn't that sweet? So I went and ordered these. I think Nicola made an announcement on her Flosstube. I think that's when I went and looked. I don't know. Every once in a while, I just go over there and look because I love her, Minnie McBean's. She's on Etsy as well. Minnie McBean's Frippery. Let me look. Oh, here. Let's do it this way. Here we go. Minnie McBean's Needlework Fripperies. So she is on Etsy. So these are the ones that I got. So I got this one. I love red. So it has the red butterfly and the little flower. I also got this butterfly with this flower. Then I got this butterfly with the red flower. And then this I got to go with my Hands Across the Sea stitch. Oh, isn't it so cute? Oh, I just love it. So I love her products. She has a wonderful job. I don't know where she finds all of the charms and everything that she uses. I would love to know. Not that I would actually, I would just go buy the charms and never make them anyway, but I'm just cleaning up my mess. Hold on. I get a little obsessed about things like that. Okay, stop, Jennifer. All right, so then I placed an order, I don't know, once or twice, to Country Stitches. And I got Broad Stars and Bright Stripes. Oh, here we go. So this is the pattern for the quilt. And I've been looking at it forever. I just love it so much. So of course I ordered it, and of course they package it super cute like this. So I have that one, and I just display it on my shelf. So I feel like the kit is much of a display as anything. Okay, the kit. Did I say that? I also got this is for the pillowcases, I'm pretty sure. Yes. This is to make pillowcases that go with it, so that when I have it made one day, I can have the pillowcases that match on the bed. I ordered sock blockers. Haven't even made a sock, but I ordered a full set from child's to the largest size. So I have those. when I do finish a sock. Then I ordered this, and I ordered two. At first I thought they made a mistake and I was going to send one back, and then I looked at my receipt. Nope, I ordered two, so I'll give one away. This I think would be so cute if it was stitched super small, so like on 32 or 36 over 1, and then it has 9 parts. So I have ordered the rest of these from Keepsake, and I'm going to put them on little blocks on my mantle at Christmas. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. So cute. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even say. So this is Gingerbread Express, and this is by Shannon Christine Designs. Oh, it's so sweet. I just have to get to the Tinsmith's Wife and find the perfect fabric, because I need enough for 9. I have stuff that's just sliding off my table right now. I need enough for all 9 of them. Although if they're going to be little, I mean, it won't take that much. But anyway, and I'm stitching them with the called for, which is DMC, I'm pretty sure. One moment. Yep, DMC. Oh, I can't wait to start that one. Maybe I'll start that one tomorrow. I wanted a first day of school start. I haven't decided what it's going to be. Oh, here are the pillowcases that I showed you the kits over here. Okay, those are together now. All right, I also got from them. Oh, hold on. I have these up as decoration. It's kind of silly, but I thought they were super cute. I got these two from Country Sampler. Try not to get a glare on these. Aren't they sweet? And I love the patterns, but look at what they send you. So they're in these little boxes. This one's a little different. It has like a ruler, and that's the fabric to make them. Well, I'll never ever make these out of this because this is just too cute like this. So anyway, so this is also from Country Sampler. Then I'm trying to decide what else did I get from there. I have some, I'm not sure if these came from Country Sampler or if it came from the Tinsmith's Wife. So this one is, I think this one came from Country Sampler. The Old Willow Stitchery, and the Isabella White, I think is her name. Yes, Isabella White Sampler. I'm pretty sure. I love this blue house. Oh, maybe this should be my tomorrow start. Let me see what it's stitched in. Oh, it has a Weeks Dye Works or a DMC conversion. I'd have to see if I have the Weeks Dye Works, because I know I want that blue, whatever that is. I don't know. I haven't decided what my start is tomorrow. Then this one is the Scarlet House, Mary Finley. It's a pretty one. It should be over there. What else? Then this one came from Fat Quarter Shop. It's There Is Liberty. It was one of those things that I was ordering something and I needed to order a little bit more so I get free shipping, because Fat Quarter Shop is really good about that. And so I went ahead and ordered this because I knew I wanted this from Plum Street. Maybe I'll start this one tomorrow. And I went ahead and just ordered the Weeks Dye Works. I think the rest was DMC, so I'll get that. I have that here. Then this came from the Tinsmith's Wife because it says so right here. So this is Grace on the, oh, you know what? I think this is the one I'm going to do tomorrow. I know I've said that like 20 times, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is the one. Now, there's Swaldache in here. I don't know if it's for this one or if this I bought and he just, and Scott just put it in here. Let me look and see. Let's see, Swaldache F06. Oh no, this is it. It is, so it's in silk. I have the silks then that go with it. Oh yay. All right, so I'll just pick out a linen and I will start it. So excited. All right. What else? Oh, Country Sampler also sent me like a little freebie on the back. It's super cute too. So, oh, then I went to the Tinsmith's Wife with my daughter, and we went, we just spent a day together. My daughter and her husband, one of my daughters, has moved to Kerrville, which is about a little hour and a half, hour and 15 minutes. I don't know, whatever. It's not very far from me. And so I'm very excited. So we spent the day, one day together, and Comfort, which is where the Tinsmith's Wife is. It has a bunch of cute little antique shops. And we went antique shopping and I bought some stuff. I don't have it on here to show you though. Anyway, so I was going to show you, I got some silks for some projects. I hope I can remember what they were for. I just send her lists and say, hey, can you do this? Can you? And then I get it home and I'm like, not really sure what this was for. So I bought, while I was there, I got this. I love. This is crow's feet stitching. And it's Ada Violet or somebody. Ada Violet Haxby. Get it together, Jennifer. And it's monochromatic. And I love elephants. They're my favorite. In my classroom, students are always bringing me elephants. I love them. Those and rubber ducks. So, I bought some silk because I bought that and I bought this. Oh, look at this. And I'm not even going to try, but here's the title. I bent these. I'm so very sad about that. I hate bending my books. Okay, so there's the title. I'm going to move it back so you can see it. Oh, isn't it stunning? Look at this. Look at this right here. Just beautiful. And it's by, and I'm not even going to try that one either. So what I did was I bought this is in the reds. It's a silken color. Look at that. And I bought, oh, I gotta get this back to my daughter. This is 32 count Belfast Heartland. I'm going to stitch it 1 over 1. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, I just love it. Now, that is to stitch this one. I've decided. So, that got kitted up. I bought these for my daughter. These are heartstring sampleries. She bought, I think this is 3 and 4. And she bought 1 and 2, I think. So she really loved the birds, so she got those. And then I bought this blue silk just because, look at that. This is in the navy, and it's a Gloriana. No idea. I just liked it. So, all right. So that's all of that. Then, while I was there, I also bought this. And Wendy, do you remember why I bought this? What did I say I was going to do with this? Because I don't know if this is enough to do the cardigan. Now, I did buy, it's behind you, so hold on one second. I bought all of this, and this was to make a crochet a cardigan. Tony Lippy, hold on one second, there's something else here to show you. Tony Lippy on YouTube. She's a wonderful crocheter, and I'm part of her, it's not a Patreon, but she has her own like app that, anyway, honeybees, we're the honeybees. And so she does a lot of tutorials and things like that. I'm a person who needs to see someone doing it to understand. So I bought all of that while I was there as well. I also, she pulls this for me. This is the third one in this series. This is Summer House Stitchworks and the greatest of these. So we've had Faith, Hope, and now we have Love. So she pulls this, and this is the last one. So now I can decide how I'm going to put them. I want to put them all together. She also pulls Summer House Stitchworks, the houses. This is their Fragments in Time. This is 2024. Their houses this year. So they're really pretty. So I'll put that with my stack. And because I am a nut, I got these two sock sets. This is from Legacy Fiber Arts is the name of the online shop. And I couldn't help myself. Somebody mentioned them on a YouTube video, and so I had to order them. When I learned how to actually change colors, so like the cuff, the heel, and the toe can be this color, and then the body of the sock is this color. How cute are those? I'm very excited about that. So I got those, and I also purchased these. It was a set with the little wax canvas bag, and it came with the little, I think it's a notebook, pretty sure. Came with the paperweight. So, and then the very last thing, if you have not received your oh, my husband's home, his allergies are acting up. If you, oh, let me close the door real fast. Look, he brought me another one. It's a good husband right there. If you have not received your Threads of History Club piece, then you need to look away and just wait till I stop talking about it. I won't say anything in specifics. I'm just going to show it. So look away now if you haven't gotten your Threads of History from Country Sampler. This one is number 3, and I get 40 count, which I'll probably switch out with something else. But this is one of my favorites. People love her samplers. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe I'll start this tomorrow. Isn't that funny? My daughter's trying to call. I'll call you right back, big baby. So here is the floss and the linen. And let me see what does it say what it's called for? And I can tell you. Because I'm sure that substitute moss for piney woods. I don't know if it says. It's a dark linen, which I like dark linen. Hold on. Oh, fabric. It is 40 count button box medium dark by Mason Linens. That's the what's called for. I'm assuming that's what's in here. I don't know for sure, but love this. Love this, love this. So very excited about that. And I think that's all I'm going to show you today because we're already over an hour. I'm hoping that I will be able to do the videoing that I'm thinking I'm going to do. And it may not be everybody's cup of tea or whatever, but I don't know. I like talking to y'all. So, all right. I think that's all. for everybody who's going back to school, I hope you have a wonderful year. I know it's going to be great. We have great kids. I just am blessed. Blessed where I live. I'm blessed the job I have, all the jobs I have. I just am blessed to have everything that I have. So, all right, Flosstube, until next time, be kind to each other. Bye-bye.